What's good? Welcome. I got my coffee. Oh, it's strong today. Why that coffee so strong? Mm-hmm. Okay. General. We're just gonna do general. Let me use a few decks. Give it. Let's give it a second. I be jumping on live because I record it as if I'm not recording live. I just record it as if I'm recording regularly. But I like the fact that when I record live, I can upload the video almost immediately after. So the content doesn't have to wait. Um, Although I can make it wait, I can hold it back, but I also have the option of letting it go. When I updo videos ahead of time, it seems like it takes forever to upload. Like, I literally may have like 15 videos that I have recorded without going live, and they're still sitting there because they're all saying uploading, but none of them came through. I've recently started deleting them, and I'll probably delete the rest of them because maybe it was just, I don't know, for the moment. But yeah, I like to record live, and usually I just get started. I just get started instead of waiting to see if anybody's coming in. I figure you'll get in where you fit in, or you'll come back and watch it once it's uploaded. But yeah, I guess I could give myself a minute. Could do the shuffling of my decks ahead of time and then get started. Oh yeah, because also if I get started right away, that eliminates the need to watch the video if I already know it's one that can go out, and add a timestamp for when the cards start. It's not necessary, but this one will have a timestamp because I'm gonna give it a second. Matter of fact, we need some holy smoke up in here, so hold on. Get your coffee. Oh, get your coffee, get your tea. Our weekend started. I might as well wake and bake. I might hit the blunt a couple times. Grab whatever. Okay, let me get a second here. Yeah, okay. All right, let me give me a. Did it go out? Okay. Whew. Boopity boopity doop. When I light incense for my house, I do that. I go around and boopity doopity boop. Okay. Oh goodness, I don't know what's gonna come out in this reading. So many different little messages, like drive-by messages. Like, it feels like astrally these are, oh my god, like the fifth element. It feels like cars flying by astrally. Just like I talk about thoughts being like clouds that you can blow away or push away or gaze at, or get into. But it's like people, but they're cars. They got their windows down so I can hear their sounds. Mm-mm. I'm not feeling particularly crazy today. Otherwise, I would just channel out everything that I'm hearing as it's coming in. But I'm going to wait for the cards to give some structure to the reading. Okay, so I'm going to hit this blunt. I'm going to wake and bake, you guys. If you are going to wake and bake with me, cheers to the coffee. Middle fingers up with the blunt, or pinkies. Okay, let's do it. Yes. 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 Show some love to my moderator in the building, Anna. Cause period. Hi, Forest. Blunt and Cutwater. Period. Let's do it. I love it. I love it. Oh, 3:37 a.m. in Hawaii. Aloha. Aloha. Welcome. All right. On a vacation from my problems. All right, let's go. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's just jump. We gonna dive in head first and see what comes out. All praise to the Most High. Trust your intuition over mine. If you are joining the live later on, we will have a timestamp. So 7:22. Video starts at 7:22. Can somebody put that in the chat, please? 7:22. So I don't forget the time. All right, let's go. TikTok is in reverse. TikTok is in reverse. Penny pinching is in the upright. Three cards before I speak. And my boo. Okay. So there's an exclusive relationship here where someone is wanting to be with you or see you openly, but this person is experiencing financial difficulties. They're experiencing a financial struggle. They could be saving up or budgeting to make this happen, but they feel like their time is already up. They could feel like their time in this connection is already up. Like this is not, like they don't even have a chance. This is not somebody that you are interested in connecting with at this time. It could also be that there was a deadline. There was something that you were hoping to see or something you wanted to see from this person initially, and it hasn't happened yet. Okay. The bridge is burned. Access is denied. Oh, hold on. The plot thickens. On the bottom of the deck is infidelity, caught cheating, and betrayal. Hold on. Let me write that timestamp down because I don't want to forget. Okay. All right. Exclusive relationship. But somebody's been cheating or someone's been caught or there's some kind of betrayal. We have peace, God or goddess, the goddess of love. Someone's missing out on an opportunity for real love. They're penny pinching, but I don't think the financial struggle is about money. It feels like it's about emotion. Someone doesn't have like the emotions to put into a connection, and the time period it ran, like their time ran up. This was someone who was supposed to show up with some kind of emotion or feeling, or they were supposed to get someone in their feelings, or they were going to bring this connection back together or something like that, but it's not happening. What's penny pinching? A loving and trustworthy person is waiting for you. Yeah, you don't have time for somebody who's this is breadcrumbing. That's breadcrumbing energy. So someone's breadcrumbing here. And you have a real love. You have someone that you can actually be exclusive with. Okay, so whoever this is from the past that was, I don't know if they love bombed you, but it like that's not real love. That's not real love. That's just a momentary upheaval of emotions, like a volcano. You erupted. Okay, a lot of people fall in love right in the moment that they climax. That's not real love. Not in that moment, unless there's already an emotional basis for it. That's infatuation. It's lust. It's the fulfillment of lust, which can feel like the fulfillment of love, but it's without the trust, without the true foundation. There's no solid foundation. Okay, so whoever this person is, you don't trust them. This could be someone that love bombs, but you feel like they love bomb more than just you. Okay, you may have caught this person or something like that. Now they're not done with you. Fed up is in reverse. They're not done with you, but you were done with them. And this person doesn't even have the emotions. They still don't have the emotions to date. They still don't have the emotional, either they don't have the emotional intelligence or they don't have the emotional bank account. Someone could be bankrupt spiritually or energetically, emotionally, so they just don't have the love to truly pour into you. So what they're giving you is like worthless. And then you have someone else here who could have been budgeting. That means that they're just being very discerning about how much of their love, emotion, attention, affection, focus that they're giving elsewhere, because they really do want to have true love to give to you. So you may have somebody already, or I feel like there is someone already here. The time is up for whoever this past person was. This is just a new connection coming together and a past connection that is falling, and this is why. Your anger gives them power, clarity, and healing. Use it with specific intention. Okay, so I feel like someone wanted you to be angry with somebody, extremely angry with somebody. They felt like they would benefit from that. Let's get some tarot. What we got going? Yeah, okay, yeah, someone wanted you to be angry with your boo. Whoever this person is that you want to see or that you are seeing openly, feels like the person you're choosing or your hearts chose. Now, the person that your heart chose could be, for some of you, it is the person who doesn't have the love to give back to you. I don't know. Someone expected the situation to anger you, and something about your anger towards this person as value. Two of Swords. Yeah, okay. Instead of you becoming angry, that would be, you know how they say quick to wrath or something to that, like that. Somebody is not fast to get angry. They're not quick to wrath. They're slow to wrath. What actually happened is this person, oh, I don't, what is that song? Something about I just meditate, then off their fucking head. Somebody just takes a step back and kind of sits with it. Someone is very peace God, peace God, peace goddess, goddess of love. Like, yeah, the true love doesn't have to move like that. If it's moving like that, likely they don't have love for you. If they're quick to judge you and be done with you, then likely they don't have true love for you. Because love is understanding, love is kind, love believes all things, hopes all things, it endures all things. There's a lot of work. You hear all those words, it's a lot of work that people put in when they're truly in love. You put in the work, whether that's physical work, mental work, emotional work, doesn't matter. But I feel like that's what someone did. They took a step back to discern how they really truly felt about the situation. They could have taken a pause. It's a stalemate, so they chose to do nothing. They chose to wait. They could still be waiting. It says stuck in the middle, so it may be a difficult choice. It's not easy, but I feel like someone is seeing through these opposing forces. They're at a crossroads. They are at a crossroads with somebody here. There's information that's being hidden. You could be hiding information on purpose because you're aware of the conflict or the fight. It feels like people are extremely thirsty to know how you feel or to know if you're still in this or if you care. Okay. I'm getting this on. If it's a new beginning, it's happening. If it's a new beginning, it's happening. So someone is, okay, look, a loving or trustworthy person is waiting for you. The person behind you was financially, emotionally, maybe all areas, just bankrupt. They had nothing to offer you. Nothing to offer you. Not a clear mind, not a boost of energy, not a good word or a good word backed by good actions. Like, literally no satisfaction coming from the past person. This is why there is no more time for that. You're not even interested in that. You're not even angry at that person, honestly. You could even be having issues with the new person, but you're not angry with them either. Why? Because you actually love this person and this person gives you peace. So because of that, you're able to sit still. You don't have to run ahead or be thirsty. Hey, one who possessed, you said, oh, thirsty. Who's thirsty? Because that's what I'm getting is somebody, you're not thirsty if this is you. I do get the energy of someone that is, but it feels like they're thirsty for your anger. Thirsty for you to be enraged. Okay, that sounds like an ex that wants to put you in a spirit of revenge. That's a Jezebel energy. That's a Jezebel spirit. So somebody wants to definitely push this energy onto you, or they were trying to get out of this energy and they thought you would be the way. Like I said, you give this person peace. You give this person love. If this is their ex, then likely this is what they were trying to get from you, your peace, your love, because they're not getting it from the person that they're currently dealing with. Okay. So the new beginning, Ace of Wands, is up. A loving and trustworthy person is waiting for you, but you're not taking action. Okay. What's my boo official status, exclusive relationship? Seeing each other openly. The Chariot in reverse. So this is a connection that's not happening. It's one that you decided on or you left it as a yes here. This is a connection that you're open to, but someone isn't following their internal guidance. They aren't coming towards you. They aren't coming towards you. The Chariot is in reverse. Give me another card. I feel like this is what was supposed to make you angry. You didn't get angry. You got clarity. Queen of Swords. You didn't get angry. You got clarity. What did I say? Somebody does not like, why would I do all of that? Why would I do all of that? Stalemate. It's a difficult choice. Maybe they even feel that the person who's choosing them may have a difficult choice, especially if this is you and this is your situation. You got a past person on your head, but you also have this new situation you want to move to. That's a difficult situation for anybody, depending on the specifics of it, or even for some of you, there's legalities that have to do. I don't know. Somebody didn't think you had patience or the peace to deal with this. Okay, so the person that you are interested in, the person that you are expecting this new beginning with, the person who's investing in you, you got clarity. You got clarity of why this person may not be taking action, or I don't know, what's the Queen of Swords? See, I'm looking at this other deck here that we started with, and it says someone sleeps with their eye open. That would definitely be the Queen of Swords. So the stalemate energy is kind of like the situation got boring. I'm literally seeing somebody or feeling somebody yawning, like literally just tired of the same thing, you know? So there is understanding here, but there could be only a certain level of understanding. You may understand the situation, may not understand it or not be interested in understanding it. Okay, you don't want to be a part of it. You don't want to be in the middle of it, but you do understand to a certain degree what's happening or why there is nothing happening, why there is this inaction. Regardless of that, for what I'm getting is the Queen of Swords is off with their head. Like everybody can go to rest. Everybody can go night night. Everybody can go night night. Everybody can take a nap. Y'all not ready to act. Nobody's ready to do anything. Nobody's moving. There's no new action. There's no new, enthusiasm or vitality or passion. Well, you can't come over here. It's like somebody trying to pull from your well, from your abundance, from your energy. Again, this financial struggle it could be physically, take it as it resonates, but I'm reading it in energy. Like somebody is emotionally bankrupt and they thought they could come to you and get you to pour out on this situation and drag this out some more, or maybe they thought they could come and cozy up and get warm while they're still dealing with this situation or something like that, and you're like, no. Why would I do that? Instead, I'm just going to continue to save up for myself. Like, yeah, I do. This person could have feelings for you, but if you're not doing shit, if this is you and this is who you're dealing with, if you're not doing anything, you're not following your calling, this person is aware of how you feel for them, and the awareness of how you feel for them and the fact that you aren't taking action, it could bring this person to anger or rage, but they're choosing love instead. It also feels as if it's like off with your head, like I can't deal with you right now, so I'm just going to love myself. I feel as if this person is like, I might as well just keep this love saved up for when you do come in, or when the person that I'm supposed to be with comes in. It kind of feels like, too, with the Queen of Swords, someone's leaving something in God's hands. The Chariot is in reverse. The person you're dealing with may not be very spiritual, or they don't really believe in God. So you could be a person that's like, yeah, okay, well, it's going to be you, or I'm going to wait on God. Whereas this person could be more so like, it's only me. You know what I'm saying? They don't believe in a higher power or authority that's going to be guiding anything or making anything happen for them. So, they're really looking to the individual. They're really looking to the person to fulfill them. It gets dangerous when we count on people because, well, people are just extremely untrustworthy, and you would think that something that's unseen is more untrustworthy, but I guarantee you can count on the air being there for you to breathe, which you cannot see, more than you can count on someone for eternity keeping the life support on for you. That's just like, that's my mindset on it, because I am like, I'm a believer in spirit and God, obviously. Okay, but there's somebody who does not believe in that, so it's kind of like the end all be all lies with the person. If the person's doing nothing, you need to freak out, you need to lose your shit, you need to run after it, you need to get angry, you need to get mad, you need to make something happen. But I'm getting that this is not what you need. What you need is clarity. What you need is a sound mind so you can make sound decisions. And it feels like you are doing that in your life. Okay, so I don't know what this is, but it feels like a big scheme to make you go to sleep or something like that. And now people are reveling at you. We have the Star here. She's completely naked. So there's something about you that is being seen beyond a shadow of a doubt. And these people are like, how is this even possible? But they're seeing this as balance or guidance, okay? King of Wands. Here's that desire. Here's that Ace of Wands that I'm feeling. You're also, okay, so somebody's sending you sexual energy. Someone's sending you, okay. Lord have mercy. The Tower is in reverse with the King of Cups. Now, there is somebody that is very emotionally stable. I'm going to say it's this peace god or goddess. It's going to be a Scorpio or a Cancer. Male or female. This person does not erupt, not over situations like this, or they're choosing not to. They've chosen not to. So they may have feelings, they may have emotions, but they're like sitting on them. They're holding them. Now, this person's peace and resilience is already deafening or is blinding to somebody. The Tower in reverse is causing a tower moment, but it's a very quiet or mild one. Somebody needed, yeah, see, this person loves you, that's why. Or this is you and this is the love that I was talking about. The peace god or goddess coming up with the King of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Could even be a Pisces now, but it's definitely a water sign. Heavy Scorpio with the Tower. Could also be Cancer or Pisces. This person is compassionate, creative, and fulfilled. They're already fulfilled. So this situation would be, it would be an added blessing. It would add value to their life, but it is not the end all be all of their life. But what I was saying is, it feels as if someone is trying to push you into these feelings. Or who is the King of Wands and the Star? Because this could be somebody totally different, somebody on the sidelines, but somebody has passion for you. Someone's sending passion your way. Okay. Someone wants to dictate your connection or relationship or dictate your moves. This could be the person, like I said, there was something about infidelity, cheating. Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is someone's marriage mate or someone's partner, or like a mother, baby mother, or something like that. Sagittarius or a Capricorn is what's coming through. The King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so nothing's happening here. So it feels like this Sagittarius or Capricorn energy tried to pursue you, or they're coming for you or something like that, or there's like they may have like tried to approach you for sex, or somebody is approaching this person or sending this person sexual energy, thinking that this will piss them off or cause you to move abruptly. But instead, you're just more clear and aware, more certain, more grounded. You could really be taking no shit. You may even be protecting this individual, or it feels like you are protecting them. It almost feels like you are a blockage now. You could be not even a part of a situation, but someone feels like you are guarding or protecting this person because their anger, their rage, their lust, all of the things that they used to do to trigger this person, nothing's working. Okay, yeah, you got somebody that is in love with you who is out in the cold with you. Like, you're not even dealing with them. You guys could not be in communication. Queen of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. You're not in communication. You could be aware of their situation. They could be experiencing an emotional difficulty, financial difficulties. There's a lot of things that could be going wrong in this person's life. They're also not taking action towards you or even asking you for help. These are things that you are aware of and that you see. But someone is watching you and feeling as if, even though it looks like all of this should not only be taking you out, but it should be taking your person out. Instead, both of you are healing. Tell me more about the King of Wands. I need another. Yeah, let me get the shadow on this Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. This is a masculine male. A masculine female. This is a female that stays in masculine energy. This is someone who is like, they're kind of like a bully. A bully in a dress. The Queen of Pentacles, the King of Wands. They pursue men like as if they were the man, like they are the pursuer, they are the initiator, the aggressor. They could also be like very assertive, like they're oh my god, this is a stand-in joke for all of my life. But I had a friend told me a long time ago about a girl that he was dating, and he brought her to his house, and she's so pretty and, got a great body and all of that. And he's, getting ready to turn the TV on. They just getting there and getting ready to chill. And she starts taking her clothes off and folds them up and sits them on the side of the bed. And then she like, so what up? We gonna fuck or what? And he like, whoa, like, wait a minute. Like, that's this person's kind of dynamic, or this is somebody who moves like that. I don't know why they may be doing that, simply because they felt like this person, was needy. That this could be somebody they know that this person is not having sex with anybody else. They assume that this person should be struggling, as far as not having their needs fulfilled. So they would yield to this. I mean, the King of Wands, literally, they dominate. Who you really gonna? They like, you're not gonna say no to me, or this is what they thought here. Okay, so for them it's blinding. What's the light is blinding, the love is blinding, the peace is blinding. The is fidelity the right word for when someone is not cheating? Infidelity is when someone is cheating. Fidelity is, I think, a sign of their loyalty and commitment to a person that they aren't even with. So that is blinding. Someone does not, they never, oh God. Yeah, seen no love as good as this. So you better represent. Because my love is the shh. Bomb baby, bomb baby. You may not even know nothing about this. It says you sleep with your eye open though, so I don't know if you know, you know who you are. And you know how you love. Okay, yeah, this person is just looking for someone that they belong. They were trying to get in where they thought they would fit in, but they're not fitting in this situation here because this person doesn't have an opening, even though they have an opening. Someone could be decisive on you emotionally. Their mind is set mentally and literally just waiting for life to align physically, or for them to be momentum, like the momentum. Okay, something about the stalemate and being indecisive, going back and forth. See, third eye, something about the connection could take like a leap of faith here. So that could be where we are, where this person is stuck in strategy. Their mind is overworking to gain maybe the clarity that you have, which is what is keeping the lights on for them, but at the same time it's also leaving them behind because you're continuing to move forward and this person hasn't taken a step yet, likely because it would take a leap of faith. So they're looking for internal guidance, direction. They could even be looking for guidance or direction from you. Mummy, this definitely someone you may have, they have children with this person. This is a baby mother here. Okay, so they could be like the fallback, or that's who they intended to be. Always like the filler, the placeholder. What's Mummy and the Queen of Pentacles with the King of Wands? Oh, demon. Lord have mercy. All right, so we have a succubus. All right, we have a succubus. Yeah, this person was tempting them. They likely could have been tempting them with the, finding their place where they belong. This is someone who you have closed yourself off to this person. If this is you or whoever this is here, they've closed themselves off to this person because emotionally they don't have it to give. Someone used children to open this person up or to connect with them, but then they tried to turn it into like a sexual dynamic. Okay, like moving from the children, oh come here for the children or whatever, or I need to see you, or I need to talk to you about the kids, or blah blah blah. We need to whatever. It says find a place to belong. But the temptation of living, the fear of regret. This person has regrets for the connection ending. So this is why, but this is their way of getting this person back. Not with love, not with emotion, not with, being of assistance, not with showing up. It's kind of like whoever you're dealing with is in a karmic situation. I feel like they're mirroring each other. But what this person isn't doing for you is what their past person isn't doing for them. They keep coming in with sex. If your person is not coming towards you with sexual energy, then that shows that they have like transformed out of this dynamic that they were stuck in. Hold on one second. Yeah, they've likely already ascended out of that energy. So your person could have only been coming towards you with sexual energy. They were stuck in lust because someone kept lusting after them. This person kept sending them sexual energy, which would trigger them to think about the person they love or the person that they wanted or that they were lusting for, which would be you. But you feel far off. You felt like something that they could not reach or could not attain. So this person was like in a chain of lust. They were being pushed towards their desire for you. Someone could have been getting pushed to cheat. We had the infidelity card. It's almost like someone was triggering them. They continue to pursue a person who set up these boundaries. Their time is up. TikTok is in reverse. Deadline. This person doesn't want this sexual energy, but they're receiving it from someone that they don't want it from, and it's pushing them to, like, it's creating this dynamic where they feel stuck in the middle, because this is not someone who's going to run after you just because they need to have sex with somebody because they're filled with this sexual energy, but it's also not somebody who's going to go back and settle for who keeps giving them all of the sexual energy that they no longer want or need. So instead, this person just decided to stay still, gain clarity, control their temptations, control their lusts. Somebody is in control of their sexual energy. I'm going to close this reading out and do another one because I see a gnat. And no, absolutely not. I see you. You will die. Did I kill it? Okay. I had to kill it that time. It fell. Hold on. Yeah, absolutely not. Oh, no. It's not dead. Oh, no. Get your butt back on that window so I can see you. Got her. Or him or it. All right. Yeah, no. We're done with this energy. No, sir. No, ma'am. No, thank you. Yeah, so it just feels like somebody's ex is sending out a trap of lust for somebody, using it as a chain, using it as a chain or a way to maintain control in a certain situation or dynamic. Okay, but it's not working. That's like somebody that keep throwing that kitty out there. The glory hole. They keep throwing that kitty out there astrally, and somebody could be picking up on it, but it's not the person that they're trying. Because the person, this is not your person that they're connecting with. If that's what they're trying to do, they're not connecting with your person, because your person isn't even doing. They're not in the lustful energy with you. They're in love with you. They're not in lust with you. They're in trust. They're in love, or they're not even. Like, you might as well consider this person a ghost. They're focused on their own goals, focused on their own life. They're not in the situation at all. But you may have exes here. I'm not even going to get into all of that. Like I said, something ain't right there. Something is not right. Something is not right. So whoever you are, on whatever end you are on, I feel like you're doing the right thing as far as if you are the person is moving forward and away from this situation, knowing this what's for you will be on the side of you or right in front of you, not behind you. Okay, so you should continue moving forward. Or if you're this person who is kind of stuck in a dynamic, but you are choosing to open your heart, heal your mind, stand on your clarity, detach when you need to, and focus in on what is of importance to you, continue with that because it's working. it's working. But yeah, there is some kind of lust trap in this situation. There's a Jezebel spirit or Jezebel energies. For all these Jezebel energies, they could be they're coming together. The Jezebel energies are coming together. The divine energies are coming together. There's a clear line. I said people are healing and people are not. That's what's happening here. So there may be, I don't know how many people, but there's a situation where nothing is healing and people are stuck in lust. And then there's a situation where people are healing and moving into love and trust. Okay? All right, anyway, moving on. Let's get one more short read. That was about 40 minutes. Oh, yeah. What's going on, Spirit? It's okay to start the fuck over if you have to. Somebody's starting over here. Courage is knowing. It might hurt and doing it anyway. Stupidity is the same. That's why life is hard. So I feel like someone knows what they have to do. But either way could feel like it's going to hurt or it's going to hurt somebody else. It feels as if someone is experiencing a difficulty in life right now. Being okay with things starting over and knowing that you don't have to rush. Okay, that yellow energy is like, it's okay to take it slow. You don't always have to hit the ground running. You can literally take your time or find a way to be comfortable where you are currently. Okay, there's no need to go to the extremes or to race or something like that. Something is not a race. It says quit dimming your life for people with shitty ass mindsets. Yeah, clear. Okay, so I feel like you're going through a time period. This is like your great time period. Things are not all the way the way you want them to be. It's not quite on the up and up, but it's not the worst that it could be. It's not the worst case scenario. Yeah, sure, there's a whole lot more that you could do, but you don't have to rush ahead. You don't have to lose your shit. You don't have to disrupt your peace or your ease in order to do it. You know, who are you racing or competing against? Hopefully it's just you. So as long as you're doing better than the last version of you or the worst version of you, then I'm pretty sure you're on the up and up. If you're doing better than the best version of you from the past, you are definitely there. And if you're doing at least better than the worst version of you, then you're somewhere good and you're headed there. So it's okay to take your time. But it does feel like you have people around you who want you to put your head down or want you to feel a certain way because you haven't gotten to a certain level or something like that. You do not have to rush ahead. Someone could be trying to push you to move quicker than you're really ready to. Let's see what comes out here. What are the comments saying? You on point this morning. Weird incidents been happening to get me out of control myself. Yeah. Yep, you're not the only person that's experiencing weirdness either. Just like usually out in the reading, if I see one fucking gnat, I'm done. One and done. Because I don't have no time for none of these monitoring ass fucking spirits. You can get the fuck on. They just be looking for any little opening. Oh, look, a karmic door is open. We can get in. Get the fuck on. No, you can't. I don't care. It's not activated here. No, thank you. So, I usually end the reading, but I'm feeling, I don't know. I hit that blunt a couple times. I hit that blunt a couple times. I said, let's go. Yeah, beast mode, spiritual beast. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I feel that way. I do. I feel like, yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it, I'm crossing the line today. I got time today. Someone is in beast mode, okay. But it depends. They could be a tame spiritual beast or they could be a roaming wild beast. I don't know yet. Maybe this is the decision that you have to make. This is why You could be taking your time. You're not sure how you want to deal with a situation. It could be a situation that's going to hurt anyway. So it's a matter of how you do it, or how you say it, or how someone makes this happen. I was getting someone leaving a job or something like that. You could just walk out and make it very difficult for everybody there. You know, put your middle fingers in the air, tell them how you really feel, before you just walk out on the situation. Or you could also, of course, put your 2 weeks in, or you could let them know the day before, whatever. You could do it in a much more easy way. So someone's taking their time to a finish line. Like, sure, the finish line is there, but they're not racing to it. And they also have a choice to make how they want to do it. Someone is looking at the choices. Likely either way they choose to do it is going to work out for them. So this is likely someone who already has another position locked in ahead of time, or they already know where they're headed to. This could be someone getting ready to start their own business, or whatever this is here. Like, you already know what you're moving on to. So the way that you end whatever you're dealing with, that person, it may have no bearing on your new beginning. You really, the closure would depend on how these individuals from your past are going to see you. How this past job, this past partnership, this past connection, this past dynamic, this past organization, religious group, coven, family coven, whatever it is, friend group. It would depend, how they would see your exit, how they may judge you for what you're choosing to do, but it has no bearing on how you're going to move forward. So someone has like a really open ending choice. I'm getting like how you want to go about it. We could keep it gangster. We could keep it, you can keep it cordial. We can keep it gangster. How you want to go about it. I love this mentality. I always say that. It's like that my boss mentality. Because I'm scared and out of options. Spiritual imprisonment. Okay, so this is why people are trying to push you to hurry up and make a decision, or hurry up and do something, or they're like freaking out while you're taking your time, because they're out of options, honestly. Like, whoever this person is, likely they should be making it very easy for you to, like, I don't know, incentives, okay, for you to stay, for you to carry on, for you to continue. You're going to need a raise, or they need to make your last days very simple, very easy, very flexible. Something needs to move here, because they're scared, they're out of options, and they also feel like they're stuck in the middle with you. Like they feel in prison. Let me get one more card. They feel in prison. So likely they could feel like they're in darkness. They could be afraid or fearful here, because they don't know what the future holds, and it feels as if you have the future, you have the key, you know what's happening, or you know what's about to happen. Everything's relying on you. This is why they want you to move quickly. Okay, and it looks like for you, to move quickly would be stupidity. You may have already done that before. You learned your lesson, so nothing's going to push you to move quicker than you feel truly called to. We have Ascended Master. And a whole new world this lifetime. Okay, the best you can give them is that there will be a whole new beginning this lifetime. There will be something that's going to change. There is a finish line. You do see it. You are moving toward it. This will end. This won't last forever. Nothing lasts forever. And it looks like it's going to be a rebirth. You may not even be leaving the place completely or something like that. Like, you'll still be a part of it. You'll still be around. This could even be just like changing your position. You're taking on a new position, or I feel like somebody else's life is hanging in the balance, or someone else's, they're trying to plan something or build on something, but they don't have a foundation to build on, because the foundation depends on what foundation you're leaving behind. Like, if it's a position, they could be trying to set their life in order based on the position that you're leaving, that they could feel, or something like that. So yeah, there's a lot of pressure. It doesn't feel like the pressure is hitting you or it's not hitting this person because, like I said, ascended master, and they know this. They know that people are. They know that something is weighing heavily on what their decision is. But whoever these people are, they have shitty ass mindsets, or these people have been shitty towards them. So they don't have, like, if they're looking for empathy or sympathy or for somebody to give a fuck, they don't. They don't. They give a fuck about themselves and how this is going to work out for them. Like, I feel like this is someone who has been pushed into this selfish energy, because it's like either or. This person's only option as an ascended master, that means they've already been killed off in whatever this dynamic is. So people have already treated them egregiously. They've already dealt with some kind of difficulty in this situation or dynamic. Who they used to be is dead and gone. This person has been revived. Ascended master, that's a resurrection to beast mode. The key is whether they want to hit the ground as a wild beast or as someone who is spiritually tamed. That really just means if they want to bring down karma, pick the world up and drop it on your fucking head, or if they want to take the more hero approach or admirable approach, or, you know, respectable approach with spiritual, being spiritually tamed. But either way, it doesn't feel like the outcome is going to be what they want to see. And whoever this person is, they're being guided to move selfishly. That's what the beast energy is about. It's primal. It's survival. It's when your survival instincts kick in. But you also have, it's righteous indignation. Anything that you choose to do at this point, as long as it works for you, is good. It's good, and people will have to move around and deal with it. Like, you know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, they can't say nothing bad about you, really. They can say it under their breath. They can say it to people, you know, in rooms that you're not in, but they could never say it to you. So you get to do whatever you want to do. But I feel like there is a lot of pressure, or there's just a lot of emotional dumping surrounding this situation, because they want you to move quickly. And they also could be wanting to have some kind of hand in how you're doing it, but I don't see a way in. Let's see what the tarot brings. It doesn't look like, yeah, like I said, no empathy, no sympathy, or either you have already given these things and you don't have any more to give. I would say live and let live, but they didn't let you live. You were killed off in this situation, so you already died. So it's kind of like, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. If you would have let me live, then maybe we would have a decision, you know, or you would have a bearing on this. But you had to try to kill me off. So yeah, I'm the boss now. That's it. That's it. That's all. All right, let's get messages. Yeah, judgment. There's a reading that just was uploaded today called Judgment Day, but it was with a question mark. Like, what judgment day? Question mark. And this is kind of giving that same type of energy where people are, you know, expecting to like get their voice, or for them to be, you know, someone wants to hear what they have to say or hear their side of things or something like that. Like someone's still deliberating and they think that, you know, that means that they may have an option. But it doesn't feel that way. It feels like somebody has already been, like, you guys dug a grave for this person. They fell in it, or whatever the case may be. But God said they weren't done yet. So this person is up, but they're like above the situation here. Ascended master. So they're looking down at the situation. Whoever this is, they're in the judgment seat. Yeah, this decision likely is it's all up to you. You get to do whatever you want to do, but these people are scared and out of options. They feel failure, lack of recognition, no reward, lack of achievement. I feel like what they tried to do, it still was not recognized by you, or was not enough for you to move, you know, towards them, or for you to do what it is that they were hoping you would. This person failed to achieve whatever it is that they set out to with you. It's a fall from grace. This person was conceited and disappointed. Okay, so they're putting themselves in spiritual imprisonment. They're judging themselves. You don't even have to judge this person. They know what they did to you. They know what they did to you. They're disappointed in themselves, but even more so, they're disappointed in the fact that they couldn't get over on you, because it says stupidity. So that's what they're feeling. They're feeling like they act stupidly. Stupid. What did I do? Act more stupidly, or act more something like that. They were stupid and selfish, and now you're being selfish. I guess the choice that, I don't know. There would be maybe a wise way of doing this, and there could be a way that is frivolous. But honestly, you would just be mirroring this individual. You could just up and, be just as drastic as this person was, without judgment. Or you could choose to be better than this person, which was still, either way, this person looks bad. Either way, they look bad. That's what it is. I don't think it matters. Whatever you choose to do, however you choose to do it, either way, it feels as if, there's nothing that can be said bad about you. Maybe that's what all of this was hinging on. Being able to make you look unstable. Yeah, but the Four of Wands, they look unstable. They are unstable. They are unstable. The Four of Wands in reverse. Hold on, let me check that card right quick. What else? King of Wands. What's the Four of Wands in reverse? Let me check that. Okay, it says, even when reversed, this is not a bad card. The happy conclusion indicated by the upright card might be delayed, although further effort may be required to secure this state. Some comfort can be derived from the fact that the end is in sight, and that current difficulties are only likely to be temporary. Like I said, nothing lasts forever. Something is a temporary situation no matter what. The finish line is in sight. You may not know exactly when someone's going to do something or how something is going to end, but you know that eventually it's going to end. So it is delayed, but the Four of Wands is about stability, and it's also about celebratory energy or good times. Okay, or it could even represent like family connections, things like that are going to have a stable foundation or going to move the way that you want them to. I'm getting that your assets are protected. The things that you care about, the things that, mean a lot to you or are your priority, this is what you are protecting. So your energy is leading these things, these situations here. But something is delayed. Something is going slow. So someone could just not be in a state of comfort because they don't draw comfort from the fact that the end is in sight. Maybe this is because they don't want this ending, or this is the ending they were trying to keep from happening. But it says whatever difficulties are being arrived by the delay, that they're only temporary. So I don't know, but it seems as if things are going to get better no matter what, for really everybody. All right, I'm losing my patience with this reading, because what is the complaint? It feels like a lot of people that are complaining or trying to push a situation that they don't have control of. There's nothing you can do but sit back and relax and let it happen here. Masami, you said okay. I'm sorry, I didn't read your message yet. Hold on, let me see. Hey, can you tell me about myself? I don't know what that word is. And my boyfriend is, I don't know what those mean. That's another, I don't know. Is that your name? It's a different language. I can't read it. Okay. But you said okay, so hopefully you're getting what you need out. These aren't personals anyway. I mean, it could read as a personal for you. They're general. But yeah, I hope you find what you're looking for. Okay, there's more content on my page too if you want to subscribe. Okay, let's see here. What's Ascended Master? I'm grading this reading now. The Moon in reverse. You're going to find out. You're going to find out. Somebody just has to be patient. gaining clarity, releasing fear, finding the truth, suppressed emotions, and conquering anxiety. Likely that's what this situation is helping someone to do. Whoever it is that you're looking for this answer from, or you want this person to move, or if this is you, like what you're doing is learning how to conquer anxiety with emotions that are not expressed. But it feels as if, you're handling it, and eventually what needs to come out will come out. What needs to be seen will be seen. The clarity will be had. There will be an ending to the situation, but it is one that calls for patience, and likely that means it causes for peace, like for you individually, mentally. Everybody has to move into a place of peace. Everybody has to move into a place of, like, I hate to say complacency, but acceptance. That's a better word. Just acceptance. It's kind of pushing you to be mindful, to be thankful, to be appreciative of the here and now, and also to harness this positivity for what will be going forward. So that's like a life lesson that some of us, we're forced to have, because it's the only way you can get out of a situation. But it's gonna serve you for the rest of your life. Like, we have spiritual imprisonment, so you may feel like, I hate this, I don't like this, I feel like my life is hanging in the balance, or is, just hanging in the wind. And I get that, but the the characteristics, the character that it is building in you is going to serve you for the rest of your life. Like, you're going to give thanks for how you were able to maintain and move through this situation that made you feel out of control. Likely, when you have control of yourself, then you don't need to control things so much to be happy. So that's going to serve you for the rest of your life. It really is. It's going to take a big weight off of your shoulders. So I feel like whoever is kind of in charge of this situation, they know that already. But for the other parties involved, hopefully they find some comfort in that. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave the reading at that. That's what I got for you. And I will see you guys in the next live. One Who Possessed, you said. Oh, Masami, you said yes. Good, I'm glad. And One Who Possessed, slowly but surely. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you guys for the comments. Thank you for the likes. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. Hit the bell notification, because I just go live whenever I feel called to. So it is sporadic, but I do record live, so you'll be able to catch me a lot of times. And if the energy is okay, I'll engage with the chat. So yeah. All right. I'm in love with your souls, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.